What's the crack, lads? Welcome back to the channel and to another video where we talk about the future of eFootball. It's getting close to July 21st when we will know all the details, but in this video we're going to be talking about brand new legend leaks, including the list that was leaked by Legendo. We're going to be talking about Real Madrid in eFootball. Will it actually happen? It's not looking great, especially with the announcements of FC 26 and how that is going to impact the future of eFootball. But let's crack on with the video and get straight into it. Let's start with the legends list that was leaked, right? Is this list of legends that you see here? There's over 120 players. This has been all over Twitter, a lot of hype, a lot of nonsense coming out about it, really. A lot of people making, 2 and 2 add up to 100, right? This list is not 100% confirmed, right? Especially these cards that you're seeing here that we've highlighted, okay? What is this list? Well, while you've got cards like Roy Keane on it, and they're likely to come because they're partnered in the game, being United are partnered and they're partnered with Konami in eFootball, and the same goes for Thierry Henry. Arsenal, Manchester United, Barcelona, they're all partnered in the game. Plus, PES 2017 has had previous legends like Henry. This list is not 100% complete though, or 100% official. These are just commentary files. So there is commentary files and audio for these cards in the game, ranging back years that have never released yet. So Roy Keane has been in the game. If you go into the commentary files, Roy Keane has been there. A card has never come of him. Zidane is the same. Now some have been added recently, some have been in there for years. So don't get too carried away if you see a name like Zidane on the list and you're like, oh my God, 100% Zidane's going to be here next Thursday. He could. Since they dropped Pele, anything can now happen. But I just don't think Zidane is going to come, lads. Honestly, I'd love him to come, but I don't think he's going to come for a while if he does come. And if he does, it's going to be a brilliant surprise. The rest of this list, right, as I said, there's over 120 players on it. You will notice some huge names, including R9, Ronaldo, and of course, you had Ronaldo in PES 2017 as well. For any of you newcomers to eFootball that didn't know that. Also, Ronaldo, Madrid, they're kind of the Galacticos, but also he could go with different clubs. You know what I mean? He played for a lot of different clubs. So it is possible that he could go for any of these clubs here, including the two Milans. He's got Inter and AC, which are officially licensed in Konami and not in EAFC, and also the Brazilian team. The rest of the players that we see here, Wayne Rooney, we already have him confirmed to come. He's already got a graphic. He's in the database. He's just not out in the game yet. And then, of course, I do think that as they get more and more licenses, right, or not even licenses, I think Konami are trying to get, like, iconic moment players now, right, and replicate those with cards. And I do feel that that kind of brings us on to Zidane and Real Madrid and Ronaldo and Real Madrid. Real Madrid looks likely not to come. I know people have done, a lot of talking about it and people have been saying it's definitely coming. But FC, I don't think that, they're watching Konami or they're watching eFootball and anything that they're announcing or planning is like a byproduct of like retaliation, or not even retaliation, but it's like, right, there's a lot of hype at the moment about eFootball with Pele, with Ibrahimovic, whether he'll come or not, Ronaldo, Zidane, right? There's a lot of chatter online. FC just dropped this and it's like, right, Zlatan is our cover star for the Ultimate Edition. You've got a picture of Ronaldo on the wallpaper, and there's been a lot of information about EAFC coming out, including this. It's not 100% confirmed, but this is doing the rounds as well on the EFC message boards and rumors that these are licensed in the game. There's a couple of notable teams in here, and there's a couple of notable absentees. Madrid are there, Atletico are there, both were rumored with eFootball and coming to eFootball. Juventus are still there as well. Bayern, of course, who they have actually gotten, and usually that means that, like, Dortmund isn't here, so that's going to be coming to eFootball. Bayern now goes back to EFC. It's all kind of like, I don't know, man. It's all arguing all the time about licenses. It's a big deal here. Roma's there, but the two Milan clubs aren't, Inter and AC Milan. So I do feel that while this list has got a lot of, legendary players down through the lines and down through the years, I do feel that these are the cards that are more likely to come, the licensed cards, rather than Real Madrid cards or any of those. If they're bringing out Real Madrid cards, they'll be unlicensed, it looks like, right? Especially doubling down on that, FC 26 looks to feature Bellingham and Musiala, Bayern and Real Madrid. So that probably is the biggest, the spell of rumours. Now listen, there is nothing to say that Real Madrid won't be in eFootball, but I just don't see it. Honestly, I don't see it, lads. I genuinely don't, right? They also announced as well, this isn't an FC 26 video, but they also announced the Liga MX as well, which seems to be going back. Not officially, again, there is nothing official out until the video goes up. There is a live stream for eFootball and a live stream for EAFC within the next couple of weeks. July 21st, we are going to be getting a live stream on eFootball. And then we're going to be getting one in August on FC26. I'm not an FC26 guy, right? I play it sporadically. I play it here and there. eFootball is my main, obviously game that I play football game-wise. But I'm definitely going to check out EAFC this year. They've already kind of like been talking about improving the gameplay, improving this. I just want to play a good football game. And at the moment, eFootball, with all its issues, is still doing it for me. The cards, the rumours, all of that stuff, man. I know everybody gets excited, right? I know you'll see in this video, me kind of like talking about it. I try to do in my videos, listen, like it's easy to get carried away with legends. Roy Keane, I would literally love to have him in my squad. Even though he's probably not going to be a huge upgrade over Vieira or Pirlo or any of those that are in my squad. Hullet, Rijkaard, any of those. But it's more just playing with players you loved growing up. Collecting the cards and actually playing with them in a video game. And that's kind of where we're at right now with eFootball until they bring in an offline mode, which again is another rumour. But yeah, I definitely think that this Legends list, people are getting a little bit carried away with it, and they're like, they see these 100 plus players and they're like, this is definitely going to come. I think Pele has added and done such like huge things for the game beyond the eFootball community. There's a lot of people now talking about eFootball that probably don't even play it, but they're talking about it, and it puts pressure back on EAFC to actually add new legends, new ways of doing it. But they will add new legends. It's going to be, gone from licenses battling like PES were doing back in 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 with the EAFC, now to legend battles where they're going to be fighting over exclusivity of legends. Pele, Maradona, Cruyff, Best, Roy Keane, Robin, Ibrahimovic, all these boys. So it's going to be very interesting. Will eFootball announce like an ambassador, a legend ambassador other than the likes of Ronaldinho? Will they add somebody huge like Ronaldo, like Thierry Henry, as like an ultimate team box art if they were to have one? But let me know your thoughts, lads. Honestly, I just think that there's been a lot of talk, a lot of stuff being said. And just keep it kind of like, let's just keep our expectations down a little bit. I think we always do this every year. I'm guilty of it as well, man, where we kind of put our massive expectations out. We're expecting the world. And then they add, contracts back, or they add a 250 box as a new feature. So let's just chill out with it, and we'll see the crack. Also, boys, as well, if you guys want to support the video and get some jerseys and stuff for the new season, there's a link in the description below. Shout out to Sakura Taz for that. We will be giving away some soon. But other than that, man, if you enjoyed the video, please do subscribe. I will chat to you later. You get 15% off with that as well. So it is a nice little timing with the new season. I will talk to you guys later. Let me know in the comments below how you're feeling. Are you kind of like excited? Are you not excited? Are you kind of... Yeah, what do you think about it? Like, I'm interested to know the hype levels or the non-hype levels for all of these announcements, all this chatter. And I genuinely have not seen as many people talk about eFootball since the Unreal Engine trailer way back when. I'll talk to you in a bit. Peace.